EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there on the first play of the game. 63 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Austin is there and brings in another one. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Hines will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. They run with the Alabama rookie. That's Brian Robinson. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. The slot man in motion right. Easy. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Man, I'm just humble to myself, man. We had a good old time at church today. Come here, B.
It's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. The Browns had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Toward the sideline.
Good
Look
job.
at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Look at that
And
Chris
it's gonna be a
down.
first down. Well done.
No, I ain't did no.
A good pickup
I ain't
there,
did no
26
scouting. I don't know
yards.
who on the team.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
I figured out though by second quarter who all out here. It's a run.
And they'll send a slot in motion left.
Counter. Here we go. Counter inside zone. There you go.
Robinson
Come
up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they
Ain't
were
worried about that.
fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go
Man, we
into a
wasn't worried
game?
about
Do you
none of
decide you
that.
can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Touchdown, Browns. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Browns are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Join that party.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
My bad.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Everybody go. Oh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Okay, go, glory.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan
Join that party, bro.
will just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
That nigga probably ain't gonna get in now. Let me leave it a bit.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He reigns forever. He reigns forever.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
The king of
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he is going to have the Chargers first down.
Quick slap.
Able to get the 3rd down.
Why you join the party, man? I sent you a party invite.
May be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage.
Nigga sitting there, they got hit cow peel.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The king of glory. I am the great I am. I want to only Savior. You reign forever. You reign forever.
The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Through one quarter, 14-7, our score. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, red way.
Trap. Right here, Jonathan. Jonathan Allen, let's eat. Oh, come here. Come here, B.
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
She ain't great.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, man. He reigns forever.
The Charger drive to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Great I am.
Here's Hines.
Oh, I started to. That's my fault.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
That's my fault, too, because I kept trying to cut it up.
3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 2nd quarter.
I'll run them niggas, bro. I kept trying to. I kept the animation kept getting me while I was trying to go back to the right. I wanted to stay outside though.
They'll drop the throw.
I'm crazy. I'm
taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30.
He's like
He'll
that.
be brought down at the 27. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow.
So now then, the big
act like you don't know his name. His name Debo.
30 now, 1st and 10. Slot man moves right.
I told y'all to come get him.
On 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
That's fine. You did your thing there. And that's where you went wrong at right there.
He'll look to throw.
I'm going to climb here. 2 feet in.
Taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there, and I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why I couldn't get his feet down.
I tried to toe tap.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard
I can't do it.
Now on 3rd and long,
think I got it.
to throw. Going for her.
You crazy. I'll take that good punt.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
That's
and
a good
the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. They're in a tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalposts here. 1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
You could have ran it. That shit was stuffed. I'm finna swap the beer.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
In motion right is Aguilar. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes going for the deep.
Oh yeah, we'll go get that for you.
He's got a man.
Ooh, that bitch fast.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays.
Yeah, that bitch
Job not
fast.
so well done there.
Yeah, they talk
I didn't know
about
you
it all
had
the
him.
time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more
Okay, so
yards.
we got him,
and
so we
runs
got to
of
watch.
15 or more
So he
yards.
does have a deep
Zooming
threat.
past that number there. So how about this for a change in field position
everybody in
from
me.
inside the 10. Here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
I'm steadily doing film. See, he ain't on the field now. That's what threw me off. Come here, bitch.
Robinson out of the shotgun.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So we,
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
that white boy. Find the white boy. He ain't on. Oh, there he go, number 7. All right, I got him now.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to let this go.
Oh, yeah.
Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily
Yeah,
so.
we gonna see.
They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
You know it.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
Oh yeah. OB.
And the defense has it covered.
OB.
It's intercepted.
TD.
Picked off by Obi Melifonwu.
TD.
There he goes
TD.
right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's
I
good, and it
had
is
a
now
blitz coming.
21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing
that boy flip
say,
his
oh,
hips.
yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about
Gonna
it.
get it.
All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's so sweet. That boy's a 69 overall.
Yellow. After the incomplete pass here
You
now is
might make some shake with him for a little bit. There for a little minute.
Yellow. Mahomes going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back
on. Ike said, go on, send Patty, man.
6-yard line, second and 10.
Ike.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Ooh, he rolling that way. Oh, shit. Hell no. We got numbers. Here we go. Pick up one. Come catch.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Second and 6. Flushed out right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Somebody hurt.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Attack! Easy! 15.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
He going to definitely win these.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
That's what he backed up for.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Keep trying.
I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Keep trying. He gonna show you why he out there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin.
Come on, man. You knew where he was going.
Bounds just shy of the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their
that
way.
Nigga be turning y'all niggas around out there.
Something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Oh, yeah, he gotta be in full circle. We're straight right here, though, man. Let's make a tackle and bound. That's all we gotta do.
On first down,
caught.
Mahomes. There goes
I told you, quit trying that, boy.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very
Keep trying.
close to a turnover there.
He liked
in the
that.
end zone.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield.
Santos ought to make this.
59-yard attempt.
Should depend, though. Gotta hit it on the money. Yeah, it's good.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
That's all it is.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
Sure. Shavu said he back. See y'all boys on the
drive about to get started.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Oh, I see what he's trying to do there.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really
trying
the
to
big
run.
reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of
He's
credit
trying,
to the defensive front.
he's trying to pick a side, so get what we got to split y'all boys up.
Run game, make them one-dimensional in the battle of game
Now he ain't got nowhere to go with.
Been superior.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Come back. 15. 15. Hey, 57. Right side.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, told you.
And that full
falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now Austin.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
That's it. Over with.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
That's where we throw that, man. He either catch it or don't nobody catch. That's the throw we wanted.
So after the incompletion on first, now
it ain't no bad throw.
He'll drop to throw. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is going to lose yardage.
How we on block big boy,
it's
man?
Second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Hines. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here.
We called that play already knowing we going for it on 4th down. We already had we already knew. Oh, you beat out the get-go. Why did? Told you.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Deebo Samuel from a yard out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And they'll get him down
I
right
got
at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
43! 43!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Hero 15! Yellow! Hey, 15, 15, 15!
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And Mahomes misfires again. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
They go play.
Can he stretch out?
First down. He'll let it fly.
Oh, that bit fast. Yeah, that's my fault. That's a horrible read.
Picked up by a Keller Witherspoon.
Yeah, we here. Don't worry about it. Oh, shit. My lineman in my way. My lineman got.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were
I
obviously
made a horrible read. I wanted to stretch that nigga out over there.
Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
Yeah, I was just trying something.
Attack, attack!
Just try to let something in. That's all. Not too deep.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
picked up by Javon Holland. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown,
man, you might well come get Lil Hands and Deebo and send me Mahomes.
And no chance to get away as down at
you can get Lil Hands and Deebo Sander, and you can send me Mahomes. How is that a stupid decision? That's a good trade.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played.
See, you worried about the wrong thing. You worried about what I'm going to do with Mahomes. Don't worry about that part of it. You just worry about getting better.
We saw that first turnover. We worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
See what I'm saying?
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Don't worry about what I'm going to do with Mahomes.
The target was Chris Godwin. And now it's 2nd down.
You got weapons. You got Craig Godwin. You got Craig Godwin out here. Belize.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow.
You got Craig Godwin. Jahan Dotson.
It's Mahomes.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I feel do your thing.
Hey, 43. Attack.
I'm just saying, though. I was just trying to.
This is Smith with a grab.
I was just trying to help you out,
across
man.
midfield and inside the 45. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm just trying to help you out, man. That's all. That's fine. Don't nobody want my help. You know what? Fuck it. Load up. We adding this bitch out the rest of the game.
Here's 1st and 10.
We scoring 60. We call them timeout and everything. Let's go. Yeah, we sending these niggas chair. What's up? Tell these niggas to do something. Where you going? Right here?
And now here is another interception. Devondre Campbell.
I want to hear. Let's go.
And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now.
He don't want my help. He don't want my sympathy.
Defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be
and he got on number 59.
Right to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Tutty.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here.
That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
Let go, little hand. The man said he said, fuck you.
It's a video game, man. Go ahead.
He said, you trash.
Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And that is
Keep playing.
But he will come down out of bounds.
Keep playing.
The side judge incomplete.
Keep playing.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Near block.
And out of bounds right around the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it.
Coach said go for it.
It's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want.
I ain't pulled out
now
yet.
The other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
We ain't gonna pull it out.
It's caught. Beckham. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end.
Bag
right
up.
Now, they're not passing up any chances to put up
They
some
said you
garbage
better
time
bag up.
yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have.
This nigga fail.
You're in that zone,
Oh, my
you go
God.
ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that
I'm talking
lead's
about-
certainly not dissuading
I'm
them
talking
from
about he was
pressing
finna be
the
naked too. This
envelope late.
nigga
I mean, if
is
anything,
straight
with these
fail.
passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to
I'll
try to
wait on
drive
him to
the
come
ball
up out of that
downfield.
bit.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some
I
explaining
didn't know
to
he
do.
can jump that high.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Bad timing. Bad time pick. Here we go.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed
Them
collision.
niggas tired, man. That's the problem. I didn't know y'all was tired. My bad. Take a 3. The nigga got up, messed up.
Back to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up on
Oh, my
Devontae
fault.
Davis.
I had a high ball that. I bombed that one.
Here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping
If
for.
I would have
Charles.
highballed
That's
it,
not
I would have
three
went right
interceptions
over
in
his
this
head.
ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And Hasn't there been
He wouldn't
a
make
pretty
it.
darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Who the they got on the team, man?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive.
I ain't got nobody.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today.
Why y'all feel like my team good?
And a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Everybody team decent. Come on, bro. Everybody team decent. You got B-Rob, Patty Mahomes, Craig Godwin.
Mahomes. He's got Smith here.
I started to come get that bitch with the corner. Shit, you seen me headed that way with his ass, then I knew where the ball was going.
Pass for Patrick Mahomes. He tops 20,000 career passing yards. And, of course, this is a guy who came to the league in 2017.
I was going to leave the corner wide open because I was coming to get
the
that.
only question now, where's the ceiling? Is it 40? Is it 50? Is it 70, 80,000? We will wait and see.
We ain't giving no man right here, though.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Don't worry about nothing, bro. We sending that nigga chair.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
His name is Nick Bonito. The boy finna be an SS before y'all can blink.
Sack of the season. You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
I wanted that boy. I said no, sir.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. To try again after the sack. Mahomes, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught. It's 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
Every time you
They're thinking
see
the
it.
exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Mahomes now on first down.
Oh, yeah.
And this ball incomplete.
We never carried that shit. It's like you got to have tip drill to carry that.
Hang on. Second down coming up.
They lead big, and a
At
major
all.
part of that
That shit don't never work.
taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced.
Yeah, that's an
in this
easy
runaway contest.
pick, and he dropped. It's like you got to tip it 2 or 3 times. Then somebody eventually catch.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Oh, nah, that shit just animation. That shit ain't going.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap.
It got ugly too quick to my run the ball.
Struggle to make headway through the air.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is
Who is that?
incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
You gonna get him right.
So they'll come up after the
You'll get him right.
incompletion for second down. That one looks
Ooh,
like
he ain't put nobody in the middle.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Who is that? Rudy Ford? Nah, that ain't Rudy Ford.
And the Browns are going to take
that is Rudy.
of the football.
Okay, then look, man. If I knew you had Rudy back there, oh my God! I already knew what I should have been going to.
Is and probably way too much because now he's
I've
probably
been
doubting
doing
himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs
I
to
don't
do.
be knowing no name though.
This game.
But now that I know who that is,
meet it head on and show your teammates.
We got a whole nother game playing their game.
And you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie,
Rudy
that's
at
a great
safety.
sign of maturity.
Let me get
Now
that.
here is another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Chargers are going to take possession here.
We said Rudy at safety?
4-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. There, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
That boy tired out there, man.
On play action, they'll throw.
What the?
Pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Bro, I thought that was my running back.
To try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
What that?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall.
It ain't sweet now.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He ain't sweet now.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
He gonna have to make me think.
Now here's Mahomes. Now a desperation
deep
downfield.
Here we go.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about
8 of them
teams.
things.
The thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot,
Tough.
to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in.
And now here is
Jalen Hurd tied. Go get him, Debo. Jalen Hurd. I got to get Jalen Hurd better.
Into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Easy.
Interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own. Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game? One final try from Mahomes, and it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over.
Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for two. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that two-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the two-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for the Chargers, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.